Hello, Last Stress, and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series that I'm going to be doing called $1 Horror. Today, we're talking about Killer Tattooist, also known as Skinned. But, oh my god, this movie. Okay, so, we got this movie at, so I was at a place, it's like, everything is $1 there, and they have movies. And I saw this movie right here, and I was like, this is what I expected. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a movie that's so bad it's good. Like it's horrible, but it's fun. And no, this movie was not that at all. It was just bad. It was not a fun bad movie. It was just bad. But I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those movies where it's just so obviously bad that you can have fun with it, like Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader, or like Piranha 3DD. But like, I was excited to watch it because I can have fun with a fun bad movie. If it's just a bad movie, no. And that's what this is. This movie is just bad. This is just a bad movie. But yeah, so I guess we'll talk about the plot, if there even is one. He barely tattoos people in this movie. There's maybe 2, 3 tattoo scenes, and the movie's fucking called Killer Tattooist. Even though, and so here it's called Killer Tattooist. I think in like the UK or other places in the world, it's called Skinned. Which would be a better title. Oh, if you haven't seen the movie, spoilers, but consider yourself lucky if you haven't seen this movie because it sucks. It's really bad. But so the Skinned would have worked better because he skins people and then he eats them. He's a cannibal for some reason, and he barely tattoos people in this fucking movie, and it's just really stupid. So, oh my god, this movie is so bad. This movie is so bad. This movie is so bad. I don't understand. It's so fucking bad. I hate this movie. Okay, so let's just talk about some scenes. I don't even want to go step by step in this movie. I just want to talk about scenes that just happen. He tattoos this girl, and then skins her and eats her. What the fuck? This movie wants to be Silence of the Lambs with some fava beans. Which Silence of the Lambs is actually a good movie. It's a great movie, actually. It's a great movie. I love Silence of the Lambs, but this movie is not. This movie fucking sucks. Now that I think of it, this movie is trying really hard to be Silence of the Lambs. Except actual good scenes. Because, like, he skins people and he eats them. And, like, this cop is, like, talking to him or something. And he's like, they fall in love or something and they fuck. I'm like, okay. But then she's like, ha, I was faking it. Sounds like someone I know. I was faking being in love with you. Oh, really? That's familiar. Almost like, alright, huh. It's familiar. Huh. Sounds very familiar. But no. So, so they fuck, and then she's like, I got information or something. And then I will say, there's this YouTuber character in this movie. There's a YouTuber character in this movie who opens, like, boxes, and he always pretends to be scared by them. It's like skin wallets and shit. And he's always like, "Oh my god, it's just yeah." And then he just keeps opening more. And every time he pops up, I was happy. He was genuinely. I like the scenes with him. I'm being genuine. Like, yeah, it was fucking horrible, but it was funny. If the whole movie could have been like those scenes, it would have been a fun movie. Still would have been bad, don't get me wrong, but it would have been a fun movie if every scene was like that. Because he just gets something, he's like, oh my god, it's. He pretends to like gag and shit. And then the next one, he's like, hey guys, I'm here opening this box today. It's gonna have some creepy stuff in it. Let's go. It's made out of skin. Like a week later, I got another one from the same people. Which, hey, that's just how YouTube works now. Well, the clickbait people. What's up, guys? Don't call The killer tattooist at 3 a.m. Shit's funny, man. Not this movie, though. But yeah, he barely tattoos anyone in this fucking movie. It's the stupidest, most misleading title of a movie ever. Like, look, they show you this shit on the back. Like, look, he's tattooing a guy. It only shows that scene, like, 3 times. 3. And how long is this fucking movie? Too long, I'll tell you that. This movie, how long is this fucking movie? How long is this movie? 102 minutes. This movie is 102 minutes long. This movie is too long. That's like 18 minutes away from 2 hours. That's literally like 18 minutes away from 2 hours. That's so dumb. This movie does not need to be that long. This movie is too long. This movie is too long. This movie is too fucking long. And, oh my god, I almost forgot about this shit. Mans has a fucking alligator. Or a crocodile. I think it's an alligator. My mans has a whole ass alligator in this movie. And it looked real. It had to have been real. They used a real alligator in this movie, by the way. That shit wasn't no CGI, because they couldn't fucking afford CGI. But my question is, how did they afford an alligator? Because I guarantee you the budget of this movie was like $1,000, which isn't high for a budget of a movie. The budget of this movie could not have been high at all. I have to look it up, actually, after this, now that I think of it. But they have an alligator. And as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, where the fuck did they get an alligator? First of all, where? Where did they get an alligator? What the fuck? But, so, somehow, they have an alligator in this movie. First thought was, did one of their friends did one of the filmmakers just have an alligator? Second thought was, does their friend own, like, a zoo, and they filmed the alligator scenes at the zoo? Because that's all I can think of. And plus, the scenes that the alligator is in, it kind of looks like a zoo. So maybe their friend owned a zoo, and they were like, yo, let us shoot some scenes with your alligator. He's like, oh, yeah, go on ahead. Or they just fucking filmed in a zoo without permission, which is more believable. God, you ever laugh so much that you start coughing? Oh my god. Jesus. This movie is so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't even remember how this movie fucking ends. I think him and the lady that he fucked, they're like fighting, and she has a gun because I think she's a cop. And I don't think either of them shoot each other. I think they just like fight. And then he fucking lives, I think. I don't even think the main killer dies. So him and the YouTuber guy turned out to be related, which was fun. That was okay. That was fine. I was like, okay. Any scene with the YouTuber guy in it was fun. I liked him. But yeah, they turn out to be like related or something. And then they're in like a fucking cult or some shit. And they repeat this thing over and over and over and over at the end of the movie. They say that shit at least 20 times. I don't remember what they say, because this movie just yeah. So, also the tagline is fucking stupid. He always leaves his mark. Okay, no, actually, that's kind of fun for a movie called Killer Tattoos. But I just wanted this movie to be fun. Mans doesn't even wear glasses in the movie. He's got glasses on the poster. This doesn't even look like, oh, I know it does, but the guy, he's got why is his eye red? Do you see that shit? My man's eye is red. Why? Why is his eye red? He's not a fucking demon in the movie. Why the fuck is his eye red on the poster? Who is this chick? She's not in the movie. What is any of this? What is any of this? This whole... Oh my god, I hate this movie so much. I need to stop talking about this movie because I hate it. Okay. By the way, the reason this series is called $1 Horror is because every movie that I review in this series is going to be a movie that I got from the place where everything is like $1. It's like Dollar Tree, dollar store. But, yeah. That's why the series is called that, because every movie I review in this series will be... I bought it for $1. But yeah, this movie It's not good. Uh, I would not recommend it, because I wouldn't even recommend it as a bad, fun movie, because it's not fun. It's just a bad movie. It's not a good movie. Oh my god, this movie sucked dick. Oh my god, there's 2 discs, I forgot. Blu-ray and DVD. Oh yeah, I watched the Blu-ray version too. But yeah, no, this movie, no. Nope. Horrible movie. So yeah, that's my review of Killer Tattooist. No. I did not like this movie. No. Please don't watch it. Please. It's not good. It's a waste of time. This movie is it's a real waste of time. The more it went on, I was like, when is this movie gonna end? I shit you not, this movie felt like 3 hours. When I was watching it, I was like, how much longer? I checked the time 95 times while watching this movie. I was like, come on, hurry it up. But yeah, so that was my review of Killer Tattoo. It's in the first episode of $1 Horror. The next episode is going to be this movie I got called Scarred. I haven't watched it yet. Hopefully it's good. Well, no, it doesn't look good. I read the plot and in the poster. It looks like a ripoff of Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw. But hopefully it's fun. Hopefully I'm not disappointed like this movie. And then the third episode... Oh, I haven't watched Scarred yet, though. I haven't watched it. And the third episode will be of Puppet Master... What's that movie fucking called? It's the remake of Puppet Master. I love the Puppet Master movies, even though there's more bad Puppet Master movies than there are good. But there's a few good Puppet Master movies. I really like the Puppet Master series in general. I've only seen the first 9, though. I haven't seen 10 or 11. And there's a remake, and I got the remake from the Dollar Tree store. But yeah, so second episode will be Scarred. Hopefully it's a bad fun movie. And the third one, Puppet Master, The Littlest something. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping the Puppet Master remake is actually good, since I actually like some of the Puppet Master movies. So hopefully the remake is actually a good movie. I'm not expecting it to be a bad fun movie. I'm expecting it to be like actually good, because I honestly like some of the Puppet Master movies. I like the first one. I think the second one's really good. I like the fourth one. I like the fifth one, and that might be it. 3 is okay. The sixth one is... I need to rewatch the sixth one, but I remember it being decent. Retro Puppet Master sucks. Puppet Master Legacy is horrible. And Axis of Evil is just okay. But I haven't seen 10 or 11. But yeah, hopefully the remake is good. But yeah, so that's my first episode of this new series. Killer Tattooist is not a good movie. I don't like it. I give it like half a star. So, yeah. So, also today is Juice WRLD Day. Let's go. The album comes out tonight, and I cannot wait. Really, really excited for that. Fighting Demons. Burn is on the album, too, and I love Burn. That song is fire. Doom is on there. I've heard that one. Burn is one of my favorites, though. I'm really excited to hear an official release of Burn and all the others. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this new series. Episode 1 was on Killer Tattooist. I hate this movie. I never want to watch it again. If I ever do watch it again, it'll probably be for the podcast that me and Zapwing have. But I don't even know if I want... You know what? We're probably not going to do a podcast on this movie, because I don't want Zapwing to have to watch this, because it's so bad. So, yeah. Yeah. See you guys in the next episode, and, more videos coming soon. But not any on this movie, though, because I fucking hate it. Gross. I wish I could light the movie on fire, but I don't want to, because I like every movie I own to be on my shelf. But this movie sucks, and I don't ever want to think about it again. But, yeah. So, yeah, guys, please this video like. Please subscribe and check out some of the videos. Killer Tattooist fucking sucks.